Hi, welcome to Be Joyful 24/7. This is going to be another video of Garden to Table segment. So if you watched my last video, I showed you how I harvest my vegetables and then I cook them. So today is another recipe where it's going to be very, very simple. It doesn't take a long time to cook. And it's called peas pilaf. It doesn't have a lot of spices in it, and it's supposed to be quite mild. So if you're not really someone who likes very spicy food, this pilaf rice should be just the thing for you because it's not really that spicy. So we need a certain produce, so let's go and pick the vegetables straight away. My peas are coming to the end of the season, but I do have plenty more still to use, and I'll be freezing them as well for the future use. I always pinch the tip of the mint plant leaves because this encourages the plant to grow bushy as well, and I get a lot of harvest. So this is what I'm doing. I'm just taking the young leaves from the tip of the plant. All my onions are already ready, so I've picked them all, dried them outside, and I've got them in this huge tub. This will see me through for several weeks. And I also have some more onions growing outside as well that are not ready, and it'll be ready for me when this is all used up. So I can't show you how I'm picking them. You've seen in the last video, but I'm just letting you know that I will still be using my home harvested onions. You can see I've just cut the stalk, let them dry, and they are good to go. So I've shelled my peas. I've got about half a cup of peas. I've got about half a cup of onion. I know it's full, but I'm going to use half. I've got about 3 chilies, some garlic cloves from the garden, and some mint leaves. With the rice, I am taking 1 cup of rice today. I've washed the rice about 3 times, and then I have added some water and I've soaked the rice for about 20 minutes. This is very, very important that you follow this step, that the rice is soaked for at least 20 minutes. I'm using a pestle and mortar to just mince my garlic and chilies. It doesn't have to be a fine paste. You can use a blender if you wish. I'm going to heat a pan and add 2 tablespoons of oil. When the oil is hot, I'm going to add about 2 teaspoons of cumin seeds. Let it crackle. Once the cumin seeds are crackled, I'm going to add my sliced onions. When the onion is cooked and it's translucent, I'm going to add my chili and garlic paste. I'm going to cook the garlic and chili paste for a couple of minutes until the raw smell disappears. So the chili and garlic is cooked well. To this, I'm going to add my shelled peas. Just going to mix it thoroughly and just cook for just a couple of minutes. It doesn't have to cook too well. To this, I'm going to add my mint leaves and saute for another couple more minutes until the mint leaves are wilted. After a couple of minutes, I'm going to drain the rice that's been soaking for 20 minutes. I'm going to add it to this mixture. I'm going to make sure everything is combined well. Just stir it together. I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of salt, or however much you want to taste. I'm going to use the same cup that I measured my rice in. So we used 1 cup of rice, so I'm going to add 2 cups of water. It's really important that you remember this measurement. I've mixed everything well. I've checked for salt as well. I'm going to put the flame up in high and I'm going to let it boil just for a couple of minutes. I'm going to reduce the flame then straight away to about low medium. Make sure it is in low to medium, otherwise the rice will stick to the bottom. I'm going to put the lid on and I'm going to cook for approximately 10 minutes. Do not open the lid for the next 10 to 15 minutes. It depends on your cooker how long it will take. I would say about 10 to 15 minutes. So this is what you're looking for. All the water should have disappeared and the rice almost sort of like points upwards and it's sort of like separated. You need to take it off the flame and let it sit for further 15 minutes and do not open the lid. So it's been resting for 15 minutes. I'm going to open the lid, but I'm going to use a fork to fluff the rice out. Don't put a ladle or some sort. Use a fork initially just to fluff the rice out so it's not going to stick to the bottom. Actually, it won't stick to the bottom if you follow the recipe carefully and you made sure that you follow the instructions carefully. And you can see that the rice is separated well enough, cooked well as well, and you can see it's retained its long grain shape. I've cooked some lamb curry earlier, so I'm going to eat mine with some lamb curry, and you can eat it with any curry of your choice. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I do hope that you try this recipe at home. And if you do try it, please let me know in the comment section below how this turns out. I'm looking forward to seeing you again with another recipe where I just cook my home produce. I'll see you again in the next video. Bye.